What is up, my Submarines? How are you all doing? And welcome back to From the Depths. So we're currently back in designer mode, back in Unity as well. That's because today we have showing you guys something new that's about to hit from the depths. Just don't ask me when. Don't ask me when, but you know, hopefully soon. You will start to be able to use this good stuff in game. And as you can see, we're going to the Steam, and there it is, the new little Steam jetties, which are pretty damn awesome. So let's just pop one of these guys down. So as you can see, I believe that this model is going to be changed. As you can see, you know, the little texture inside there, it's a little bit on the wonkiness. A little bit on the wonk. But, you know, that's going to be sorted out as well. So currently this thing, we are still sort of like in the testing phase of it. I have been testing it out. There's a couple of bits and bobs that need to be, well, actually, pretty much nothing really needs to be sorted out on this. But, you know, the basic functionality is working, and it's all good. So these guys, they cost 50 materials. And if we queue inside this, we can tell it to use an amount of steam, so it can use a maximum of 2,000, and that's going to give us the same force as the output. So it's going to give us 2,000 force for an output if we use 2,000 steam. If we look at our air propulsion, our small jet engines give us a max force of 500. And our huge jet engines gives us a max force of 4,500. So these guys are just, you know, somewhat half of the strength of a huge jet engine. If we look in our water tab, our small propellers give us a max force of 150, and our large gives, well, huge gives us a max force of 3,000. So these are a little bit weaker than a huge propeller when it comes to using them in water, which we can. We can use these guys in water and for air, which is what we're going to be doing today. Today we're going to be showing off, or showing you guys, you know, how these guys work, really. So that's what we're going to be doing. So we're going to be setting up a one of these. Actually, let's put a couple down. Actually, let's do it like that. So yes, these can be used for pitch, yaw, hover, all of the directions. Strafe, if you want. Let's do it like that. And get a bit going out there. This is another little project that Weng has set up for us as well. He is the one that is working on the steam jet propulsion system. Righty, and over here on the front, I'm not going to use it for reverse on this as an example. I don't really think we need to, but we're definitely going to be using it to look after our pitch. Oh yes, and to look after our roll as well. Roll and strafe, yep, good. Okay, so we got those down. That's the basic sort of like you know, layout for getting the steam all the way around the place. That's going to be for forwards. It's going to put our nose down and our nose up to help us with a yaw, strafe, roll, yaw, and over here I think we might be able to pull it off with just one. Should we have it in the up down? I'll put it on the up down, the up and the down, why not? Alright, so you got them popped in. Just make sure that everything is you know, putting the thrust where it should be. Okay, so that is the basics set up there. We need one of those. One of these. And might as well just turn it up fully for now. Okay, so that's the basic thrust, you know, all directions sort of like covered and sorted out. Obviously, we need to tell it how to move. So I prefer using the AI PIDs. For I don't know why, but I just do. We want to look after our pitch, our roll, our strafe, and our hover. We also wanted to tell it to give it a basic thing, you know. Let's give it a basic thingy-me-doodle. Give it for air for now. And some hover. Okay. So we've set up the basic AI now, and pretty much just need to give it some fuel. So as you can see, as soon as we pop down our materials, everything is starting to work. Now it's probably going to end up going all over the place as we haven't set up our PIDs. So we've got a bit of funkiness going on with the roll there. Let's see, have I set these guys up properly? No, I have not. There you go. So this should help us, you know, straighten up already. Let's have a look. And there you go. We have hardly touched anything. We haven't touched the PIDs. I've just enabled them so far. I haven't even gone inside and sorted them out. But as you can see, it's pretty much it's pretty bad. But yes, that is the basics of, you know, using the steamy stuff. So if we come over hither and just pop us on God mode just to see what is going to happen, how this thing is actually going to move. It's quite bad, isn't it? But you know, obviously we have to, you know, tweak it all up. So what I think we're gonna do is make this thing go a little bit faster as well, whilst that marauder tries to destroy us, which it can't, because we also have the God mode in the game. Well, that's been in for quite a while now. Now we're probably we definitely have to set the PIDs up. I'm just gonna do it very basic. I'm not gonna focus on setting up the PIDs and all of that good stuff. I'm just gonna give it a basic thing just to get it working, you know. Basic. Something like that. That should, you know, sort us out for a little while. Let's just come over here. Say 50 combat distance, we'll give it 300. Okay, so that is the sort of things that I'm going with. I don't want it to roll, so I've turned all of that horrible stuff off. So I'm just going to give it a bit of detection so, you know, it knows where the enemy actually is. Okay, so as you can see, you know, after you set up, you know, a bit of detection, it pretty much knows where the enemy is, so then it can maneuver, you know, better. But there you go, that is the basics of the steam jets. Alrighty, so as you can see over here, down there, the current force output is about 1050. So obviously we're not getting the maximum amount of steam. We're not getting 2000 steam into each one of these three, or, you know, not getting a max amount of steam in pretty much all of them, because we don't have enough steam generated. So what we can do is we can tell these guys over here, well, we don't need you working or using a maximum of 2000 every time you need to turn. So we can probably take this down to about 150. So I'm going to do that on all of these, on our pitch, roll, yaw, and yaw. Okay, so I have sorted out all of our pitch, yaws, and rolls, and no, I did not. I am absolutely lying. Now I have. Okay, so now we have set up all of our, you know, yaw, pitch, roll, except for the hover, to 150 steam. So they're only going to be using 150 steam. So they're only going to be outputting 150. I mean, for this craft, this size craft, the weight of this craft, 150 is definitely enough, so it maneuvers as it should. And as you can see, we're hitting, you know, we're using the total, you know, capacity that these thrusters can use, which is 2000 steam, and it's giving us 2000 force. So that is a little tweak there that you guys can use or do. Another good thing about the setup, as you can see, we've set up some sonar thingies there, and you're probably saying, what the hell have you put sonar thingies there if this thing is flying? So what we're going to do is we're going to give this a minus 50 over here in the adjustments. In case I haven't showed you, this is what it is looking like. And we can probably give this, actually we can leave it like it is. And as you can see, we're probably going to end up going about -50 underneath the target. Because we have set it up to be, you know, combat altitudes, -50 altitudes relative to the target itself. And there you go, we are somewhere about the -50 altitude there. So that's a quick how-to, a quick how to make a hover and a sub at the same time. So yes, these guys work underwater. As you can see, the speed has really took a hit, but we're still using the maximum force there. And as you awesome people can see, it also works in space. So currently we are moving at 130 meters a second. Somewhat trying to stay at about 1,000 altitude. How much did I set this thing at? Yeah, 1,000. So let's give it another, I don't know, give it another 500, and we'll give this something like that. Adjustments down here. Let's just increase this as well, so you know nothing messes up. Just give it like that. There you go. Works in space. It is absolutely and utterly awesome. That's pretty damn neat, really. I've never made anything that actually goes this high before. So yeah. Well, that is a quick little how-to with the new steam jets, how to make a little submarine. So, I mean, if you wanted to, you don't have to use the steam to make a submarine like I did down there. Just, you know, use the normal props, you know, for the ups and the downs and the pitches. Just put normal props, and you got a little submarine there. The basic maneuverings, the movingings, oh my god, of the submarines. So anyway, hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, remember to smash that like and subscribe button. Like there, your money. So for now, my awesome YouTubians, I'm going to call it here. And take care, and I'll catch you all on the next one.